You going to mess with me, the bad guy? Hey everybody's obtuse angle here, and what we have here is defining moments. Laser Ramon, the bad guy himself, aka Skullhole. So getting right to it, the bad guy, Skullhole, where's the Ramon, however you want to call him. He was my favorite wrestler growing up in the 90s, I love the way he did his promos, and, I didn't even see Scarface. I didn't even know he was basing his personality on Scarface, but I love the way he talked, the way he walked, the way he wrestled. One of the things I love about wrestling is, what I think determines talent, besides, talent, is how you sell moves. I found when he sell moves, he sold it really well. His arms would be spread out, he's really, when hit and he can't really get up, he sold moves really well, he's really exhausted. My theory about it, why guys don't sell moves, because they try to keep it PG, right? So that's why when a guy gets in a submission, they have to immediately tap. WWF, how you've changed. Anyway, I love the bad guy. This is one of his traditional purple outfits. He wore green, blue, black, love the little razor signs. So I'm showing right now, it's really well done. Everything's painted really nicely. It's excellent. The one thing grapple I have with all Mattel figures is that the face sculpt is just it is Razor Ramon, but can you really see it under the quote unquote the 5 o'clock shadow? It's hard to see. All the figures, it just seems they don't use proper photo scanning. Compared to Jax or even Toy Biz from 10 years ago. Way better faces, unfortunately. If I have to knock something, it'll be the face, and then it'll be the articulation points. Like I said, Mattel uses the standard single jointed elbows nonsense, and it's just they failed. They failed. They can't do signature poses either. Like the bad guy when he was pointing himself with his thumbs, you can't do it. And another thing that doesn't make sense is why do you have a closed fist and an open hand? But even this open hand, it's you can't perform the razor's edge. I'm thinking Mattel just makes these figures to be statues. They don't have the necessary goods to perform certain signature moves. It's I like posing my wrestlers doing signature moves. So he has trouble doing it. He comes with this really nice icy belt. To me, it's a little too big. I could be wrong though. I can't remember too much about the belt. I remember him having the white belt. I'm not sure the era of the black belt when exactly he wore the black belt. I remember him having the white belt. But otherwise, everything else looked accurate. Sometimes he'll have another one of these elbow pads on this side, if I remember, but it's interchangeable. But that's just me knocking it a little too much there. Otherwise, everything's really solid. Everything is painted really well, done really well. No flaw anywhere I see. The one thing I've tried to do is get this belt under his vest, but the vest is so tight, it doesn't flow properly. It just feel like this should have been a cloth, the vest should have been a cloth. And even this is done really well. I thought I would hate it because when I first appeared, this looked really terrible, but now that you see it, it looks really nice. There it looks like his hair, and it goes all the way through. So when you do the ab crunch, it's all the way through. So there's no space here. So excellent job by Mattel. That was done really well. I'm really stoked by that. Chest hair. Hopefully they don't Shawn Michaels. Originally they had the Shawn Michaels figure. I can't remember the exact wave, but he had chest hair that ran all the way from his chest all the way to his groin area, right? But I think because they're worried about women, and they don't want. I don't know why a woman would hate a guy having chest hair running all the way to his crotch area. Just go figure. They have nothing else to do. They don't work as hard as men. I'm not allowed to say that. I'm not allowed to be honest. But they don't. That's why you bitch about things so you don't work. Whatever, won't work enough. That's what I feel about women, right? But that's just me being a misogynistic pig, I guess. Not based on empirical evidence. So he has basic points of articulation, and I'm a pig. Head doesn't really look up because this pair is too hard. He looks done pretty good. He also has this really nice gold chain. It just hangs there. His vest is his hard rubber, and the belt is the belt. What the belt does, it goes around his waist, and it's done really well. Peg holes. So anyway, like I said, the head goes up, down. This is really nice. The little Superman-esque laser, the moon, whatever that's called, hangs in the front, the bang, whatever you want to call it. So his arm goes all the way up, goes to the side, goes 360, up arm rotation. The is single jointed. It's a little hard to move because the pad is a little too hard. They should really find a way to you do cloth. They won't. They're too cheap. Or find a better way to handle this pad. Ramon also has that upper ab movement. It's a bit hindered right now by the vest and the belt, but yeah, it moves. I mean, all Mattel basically have the same articulation point, so it's like there's nothing for me to really go over. You know, wrist, in and out, around, blah blah blah. Leg kicks out as far, but it's blocked by the belt right now, but kicks up pretty far. Upper thigh rotation, double jointed knee, but it's really restricted by the hard pad. Boot cut also. Ankle does go up and on, but it's really hard to move. And he does have a slight ankle pivot. I wish there was a more ankle pivot there, but you know, it's Mattel, do standard everything, you know. I'm a fan of the figure. I give it a 9 out of 10. The holding back is really honest gripes. The vest should have been better. Like, I feel like it should have been cloth to not hinder articulation. Like this, it looks really fat here because the vest can hang over the belt. That's why I remember Ramon having it, the belt under the vest, but maybe I'm wrong. You know, memory plays a funny thing. Memory plays tricks on you over time, so I could be wrong there. And again, the head doesn't go far back as it could, simply because Mattel, they don't use a disc ball joint, they use a straight ball, if I'm correct. So ball joints usually limit head movements. And again, I'll keep knocking the double elbows. Wrestling figures need double elbows, man. They need it. Anybody who says they don't are just liars and homers, you know. I'm sorry, they are. And he can't do any signature poses. Think of it. None of his hands give him any sort of ability to do signature poses. Yeah, I mean, this doesn't look right because one hand is open, one hand is closed. It just doesn't look right. They should have included interchangeable hands. You know, so you can't make him do the celebrate bad guy pose when he does dumps himself, or even the calling for the razor edge doesn't look right. You know, I mean, still, for a $25 figure, they needed more. They need to give you more. You know, it's the only reason they find one because everybody wanted to raise Ramon. They didn't do it simply to give fans a fair deal. They did it because they know it was sold really well. You know, fans wanted it for a long time. That's the only reason that this was determined to be a defining moment. You know, defining moment is supposed to give them accessories. Obviously, you know, it's a lie. So anybody who tries to justify that are liars, just plain liars. Anyway, so everything else is done well. Some people complain about the purple being a little too pinkish. It looks fine to me, you know. So I mean, why is it a little purple? Yeah, it could be a little more purple, you know. Hey, but it's Razor Ramon. Everybody has different televisions. Who knew the right colors, you know? So it wasn't the high def back then. Anyway, a nice figure. I will give it a 9. Usually I would knock it down to like maybe an 8. I'm such a fan of this guy, and all the drawbacks of the non-double elbows applies to all their elites, you know, all of them. You know, unfortunately, they don't really want to put the money where the mouth is. They just want your money, but they won't give you the product value that you deserve. So that's my honest review. I'll give it a 9 because I'm such a fan. But if I wasn't a fan, I could honestly say this is like an 8. Not due to anything else, simply because they don't put their best foot forward. All their figures, they don't put the best foot forward. So I'll never rate an elite figure a 10 unless they give double joints and give a head a disc ball joint, for example. Alright guys, so thumbs up, pick it up. I have little gripes, maybe some of you can look past it. I did. Pick up later. Ramon. Right. Peace. Stay tuned for more reviews. I'm out of here.